Hello, Do Gang. It is time to return to the dome, but with a different team than last time. Articuno is getting some rest. Yesterday, I took a break. I did a little bit of Ruby Tower. And we got a Timid Salamence. Impish Melodic, not the best. Although plus bulk is good, of course. Where did I put the other ones? Here we are. You know, when I was trying to hunt Ladies, they would never show up. And now that I had like most of the Ladies I want, they're everywhere. I got an important one though. This one I already had. I just cloned it. I got this one. Timid, level 50. If you watch the multi-streams, I was using a Timid Latios from KT. But that one was level 100. So now we can also use it at level 50. Which is very nice. I was actually kind of hoping I would run into a calm one. Because I'm looking into doing the palace. I've used this one for breeding, so it's 51. We also got a modest Salamence, so Salamence really wants to be special, apparently. We got a modest Tentacruel, which is interesting. I need this. I needed this for breeding Cloyster with Barrier. Which is something I'm very interested in trying, but I don't know what the team for that is going to be or which facility. I also got Timid Regis. Got another good nature Regis. Well, a Timid might seem really weird for a Regis, but it's one of the few natures that are technically legal. Like 6 IV Timid is something that can appear in this game. From my understanding, so this is not an illegal spread of IVs. And this also allows us to outspeed Nidoking, I believe, which is, of course, an Oko Pokemon. So that can be good. But it would take a lot of speed investment, but who knows? Maybe this will do something at some point. I got 2 quirky Melodics, and these I already had the Dusclopses. This one we might use in the palace. Or it might be the Calm one, because Calm of course is better stats and they almost do the same thing. Bashful is slightly better, but Calm has better stats, and then the Shiny Ditto is here. Yeah, I'm looking into using this set, which is something that someone else came up with. Goomer used this in Palace doubles. Goomer is a really good factory player. But I think I want to try this out in singles. I think it might be better in doubles, sort of. But you know, I like Dusclops, so and I thought this was a really interesting set, so I want to try it out. I don't know what the rest of the team is going to be yet, though. But yeah, I had a couple of good Pokemon, like 2 Timid Legendaries, Modest and Timid Salamence, which could be useful, and the Tentacruel. But let's grab the team we actually want. Oh, we still have a bunch of eggs. I'm probably using a hasty Salamence, so that's what I was breeding for. Oh, we are not in the frontier. Let's grab a flyer. Oh yeah, you can also see it in the notes. Bagon, Hasty. Hasty is a really good attacking nature. No, this is the wrong place. We need to be here on Sunday to hopefully continue the streak. Alright, so we were here 2 days ago, but it was the Articuno team. We broke the PB, which still isn't super long. Only 22-1. Before we got completely destroyed by Metagross, which crit, Meteor Mash, attack raised Meteor Mash, and Quick Claw, attack raised Meteor Mash. Which was a little unfortunate, but that was gonna happen eventually, or something like it. I don't know who I'll be using the most, but I think Shiftry. So we've tried this team one time. Let me go find it in my notes. Attempt 1. No, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. That's too far up. Here we go. We lost to Thunder Dragonite, killing my Gyarados on the switch in because I thought it was a Dragon Dance Dragonite. And then we also didn't have Rock Slide yet on Hariyama, so it survived on 1 HP after 3 Brick Breaks. So we could have easily won that. And the team felt pretty good overall. But we didn't run into the Pokemon or the trainer type that we fear the most. And the thing we're the most afraid of is Starmie and Psychic trainers. Let's see how we do this time. We're not in round 7 anymore. Let's see, attempt 2. Here we go. We shouldn't have too many issues in the early rounds. There's no Scyther this time that can kill me. I mean, it would definitely kill Shiftry. Hello, remember? Ooh, Amaryllis is also live. Which is unfortunate because I do want to watch. We can just explode on this. Whoa, we got outplayed! No! I'm gonna go wish Amaryllis good luck. Wait, is it? Oh, why was it paused? Uh-oh. I open a stream and the first thing I see is Linoon is dead and I hear shoot. Oh no. Imagine I had a second explosion mod and I was like, well, let's explode again. We would have just lost. Yeah, I want to do Battle Tower again as well, singles, because of course I've been doing doubles and multi, which I mean is also doubles but different. I maybe need to give the Rain team another go, because our loss at Battle 38 was very unlucky, missing Meganium 2 15 times in a row. For the people who are interested. I'll link the stream in the chat. He's currently, I think he said he was 126 wins. And his PB is 130, so he's about to beat it. On this save file, my PB is 137, so he's almost about to beat the PB on this save file. And I think I mentioned it on stream, I was considering doing another run with the same Dusclops team. But I think I've changed my mind for now. Because I was trying to make like a better version with some Pokemon that had a little bit better stats. And it was gonna be better. Like it wouldn't have lost the way we lost last time. But... well, actually no, it probably would have, because we got crit. Hello, Sandy. But yeah, I think that team is always gonna lose to a crit from a strong Pokemon. No, not Sand Attack. So... I don't really... like, I could beat my PB, but I could also just lose way earlier, and it's kind of... somewhat out of control, out of my control. Sandy, you're debating doing an all-night stream tonight? What are you gonna stream? Are you gonna spam Factory or are you gonna Shiny Hunt? You've got 2 energy drinks left over. You might just chuck them and run Factory. Oh, that sounds like a great plan. What could go wrong? Blossom! Nice. So yeah, for now, Ancient Curses is probably not happening again. Maybe in the more distant future, I'll give it another shot with the improved sets. But I think it's time for some other teams first. But I haven't made those teams yet, both in terms of team building and in terms of getting the Pokemon. I want to build a more offensive team, but when I want to use offensive teams, I want to use Tauros, and like I've mentioned many times now, I do not have a good Tauros because I would really want Hidden Power Ghost. But even without Hidden Power Ghost, Tauros can be good. It's just that you can only breed Tauros with Ditto, and that's annoying because I don't have a really good Ditto. Which is why I was hunting all those Dittos when I got the shinies. And you can only improve one parent through eggs, which is the Tauros. So that's also a little unfortunate, but I think maybe I'll just go for like a half decent Tauros that doesn't have Hidden Power Ghost. That's still gonna be good enough to get gold easily on the right team. So maybe that's something I should do. And there are of course many other offensive teams I could use. And also many other things I want to use, like I still have that hasty Moltres. That I want to build a team for. I could potentially build another Sheer Cold Articuno team. Two normal types. Let's go Hariyama. So yeah, I'm not sure yet what we're gonna bring to the tower, but definitely want to do more tower. And then, like I mentioned at the start of the stream, when I showed off the Ruby Tower Pokemon I stole, I'm also looking towards Palace. Sandy, you're like 80% up to streaming. Just depends on the BS you gotta put up with at work. Well, I hope you have a good day at work then. Then you also want to do tower stuff, you're just grinding the rare candies for it. I hope you get all of them quickly. Yeah, there's no secret base grinding in Gen 4, right? Like there are secret bases, but I don't think you can battle or grind. I'm not sure actually, it's been so long. Maybe you can battle. Were we guts? Yes. Very nice. Just keep catching Tauros until you get one with HP Ghost and good IVs. Easy? Yeah, that's totally easy. You can't battle in the underground? Yeah, I thought so. The candies are for IV checking. Yeah, that helps so much. having those candies. Now I do most of my IV checking by backing up my save and just opening it up in PK hacks because that's easier. But I also use rare candies when that's not what I'm doing. Supersonic, no! Can we kill Magnemite with Explosion? We're about to find out. Yes. I mean, it's only a Magnemite and it probably doesn't have defense. But still. Sandy, you want to mod your 3DS so you can also do that? But you need a SD adapter for your MacBook. That's what you get for buying Apple products. Okay, Chansey. Of course. It's not Chansey lead. Focus energy. Uh-oh. Are we in danger? Probably not, right? Surely not. Wow, that did nothing. And it instantly crits. And that's gonna be a 2-shot, probably. Hitmonlee does have, what, base 110 special defense, but it's only 50 base HP, so... Okay, that one didn't crit. What is 7 Thunder D-Knight? That's how we lost. The Thunder Dragon Knight. Togetic. But you can only see the knee. Can probably make it fit. Hitmonlee is an interesting Pokemon. It has base 87 speed, which I think is like the lowest speed tier that can outspeed base 100s. With a plus speed nature. So that makes it interesting. Of course, you don't do that much into like Salamence or Zapdos. And you're very frail, but you do get reversal. And you have Earthquake, which is nice. Is this the Swagger one, or is that a different one? It is the swagger one. Do we have early bird or chlorophyll? I forget. Chlorophyll, okay. That probably is more useful most of the time. Second swagger. I think I'm gonna switch here. On a dive, I think we'll switch back. Oh no, I just checked back to Amaryllis' stream and I think he's doing factory. He lost the first battle. That is unfortunate. We've been intimidated. Do we kill still? Yes, we do. R.I.P. the Marrowlass? Yeah. R.I.P. Marrowlass. That is very unfortunate. I've definitely had stuff like that happen on stream before. Including one of the recent Dome streams. Where Swampert got crit immediately. Hello, Super Flash. Yeah, it's time for one of our less good teams. Sandy, we're gonna hunt Azumarill for pride. Oh, this is because Azurill has like a different gender ratio or something, so when it evolves, it can change gender. I think that's what it is, right? Skill swap. Okay. Sure. Why not? Sudowoodo. I wish Sudowoodo was better. I've looked at it a couple of times because it's one of the few sturdy Pokemon. Oh, Maplewood was your nickname suggestion, Superflash? Yeah, we had the chat voted on the names. Ooh, Macargo. Now there's really a Pokemon that I wish was better. We might have a Macargo team at some point. Hello, Zets. Hello, Derek. How's the slack off hunt going? Macargo is so unfortunate because like one of the things that's really interesting about it is that it's one of the few flame body Pokemon. And that's kind of interesting. However, like one of the things you would want it to switch in on is like Ursaring, and Ursaring has guts. So I don't know. I don't want to give guts to Ursaring. Any thoughts on the Quick Claw ban in ADVOU? Yeah, I followed that a little bit. I mean, I play a lot of Frontier. I'm definitely in favor of a Quick Claw ban. It's like the worst item around. I think for Smogon it makes sense. I don't know. Smogon is kind of weird in where they want to ban like everything, but they also want to keep everything like as it is at the same time. So I never know. Like it makes sense. If you want to ban a bunch of RNG, then why is Quick Claw or Bright Powder or Focus Band in the game? I kind of think you should ban everything or ban nothing. Yeah, exactly. The people who don't want Quick Claw banned are the people who don't play. Like there's no counterplay to Quick Claw. Except for priority moves, which are extremely limited. Like I don't think there's really any priority moves that you normally see commonly, right? In ADV. And even if you did, like the options are so limited, they're not good. So even if you had them, you wouldn't be able to kill the Quick Claw Pokemon most of the time, so it's not actually counterplay. And I was watching Tetrafolium's video. I didn't completely finish it, but he was like talking about, yeah, you could switch out to avoid the Quick Claw, but then the next turn you could still get Quick Claw, so it's switching out isn't really counterplay either. Unless the Pokemon really can't touch your switch in. Yeah, I mentioned in a comment beneath Tetrafolium's poll, where I voted for Quick Claw is broken because I play too much Frontier, so I can't not see Quick Claw is broken. You're also gonna make a video on its sets? Right, I'm interested in it. PKC also made a video on it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I made a comment like, Sheer Cold is banned, Evasion is banned, but there's counterplay to stuff like that. Oko moves, you can have Sturdy, you can have Substitute, Pressure is also kind of a counter, because it's such a low PP move with low accuracy. Like, there's a bunch of stuff you can do. Then for Evasion, there's Aerial Ace, which, of course, not the best move. And there's some other stuff you could do. Foresight, even. Ghost Curse. Yawn. There's a bunch of moves that ignore accuracy. Now, the counterplay isn't great, but it exists. But for Quick Claw, there is no counterplay. There's literally nothing you can do. You can use Quick Claw yourself, but then it becomes a speed tie. Like, you can't put it on a faster Pokemon and never get outsped. That's not how it works. Alright, I think we're in round 4 now, right? So, we're gonna face some actual Pokemon now. So yeah, I think Quick Claw for Smogon makes a lot of sense to be banned. Yeah, there's no counterplay to Quick Claw. Choice band Quick Attack Flygon. I'm sure that's gonna help a lot. Okay, this is a real trainer. Very nice, we get to see Foul Plume. I think Flamethrower is doing nicely here. Yeah, priority is scarce in ADV. It's really Gen 4 where priority starts to become more common. Aqua Jet, Ice Shard, Bullet Punch. I mean, those are all weak moves still, but they're a lot better than what we have here. Sucker Punch, Gen 4 as well, right? Or is that Gen 5? Blue Mach Punch. Medicham, Yama Fake Out. But yeah, Fake Out's kind of fake. Quick Attack, Choice Band, Flygon. Even less real. And then Extreme Speed Arcanine. Yeah. Sucker Punch is 4, Sandy. Thanks. I thought so. Hello, Beerus. Good to have you. Goodbye, Fortress. And a crit as well. Oof. Painful. I don't get to run fire moves that often. Satisfying finally getting to one-shot Fortress. Especially because with my... my Articuno can't one-shot this, so it's actually one of the Pokemon I really don't get to one-shot often. Sandy, Aqua Jet is one of your favorite moves? Belly Drum Azumarill with Aqua Jet? I remember that was a menace. Who did we bring in the back? In that case, I'll switch. Oh no, scary! As a kid, you thought it was so cool on Floatzel? Oh yeah, the really fast water type that doesn't need priority to outspeed. It's still a cool move. Well, we might live, we might die the next one. Not that it matters, we still have Hariyama. And we died. Did not need that crit. Floatzel doesn't really have anything else worth running. Yeah, I don't know. Not too much, probably. Definitely for like a casual playthrough. And hey, if you get paralyzed, at least you're still faster. Okay, the only thing I'm kind of scared of here is the Kingdra. Well, also Quick Claw Horn Drill, which I'm not sure what the moveset is on Rhydon 1. Waterfall, Ice Punch, Brick Break, Aqua Jet. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, Salamence. And we are Timid Nature, which allows us to outspeed Salamence. In the dome only. Well, I mean, you can still outspeed some of the Salamences outside of the dome, but not the fast ones. You can also revenge skill Focus Sash Mons. True. Alright, Rhydon. No Quick Claw. Quick Claw has been banned. Nobody will activate Quick Claw. Timid Gyarados, Lamau, yeah. This is a very serious team, if you couldn't tell. Special Gyarados is so set. Gen 2 did Gyara's special so dirty? Yeah. It is unfortunate. I could bring anyone a second here. But when I played Emerald as a kid, and you do the battle factory, and you get to use the Gyarados there. In round 2, you get a Gyarados with all special moves, and I thought it was really cool as a kid. So this is my homage to special Gyarados from the factory, except that I have accurate moves instead of stuff like Blizzard. And Gyarados is still a really good Pokemon. Intimidate is a really good ability. So even though we're not one-shotting much, it's still a decent Pokemon. We did not one-shot the Altaria. Now Altaria does have good special defense. A special guy for a special guy. Alright, round 5. Now there's only real Pokemon remaining. Yeah, base 60 special is not a lot, but we still do some damage. As long as we get a super effective move, we'll probably two-shot something at least. Oh, hello, Scyther. Let's see. Hariyama could be good for Cradily. Scyther is really just kind of good into both, but we have Rock Slide on Hariyama. Do I lead? No, I think if it's Scyther lead, I really want Gyarados out. Hello, Amaryllis. Unfortunate to see you here so early. I had a look back at your stream and I saw a Steelix. I was like, wait a second, is this factory? And then I saw your notes, lost the first battle to a crit. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Didn't get to beat your PB. That's very unfortunate. There's the Cradily. We will switch then. Battle Dome was your favorite as a kid, Electabuzz? I mean, I think it's the best one for a kid. Okay, it's Barrier. I was hoping it wouldn't Barrier. Or we just crit. Was so disheartening, but that's the frontier. Yep, that's the frontier. There's the Scyther. Probably gonna boost. Hopefully it doesn't get too many dodges. This is Bright Powder Double Team Swords Dance. So it's at +1. If we get the burn, we always win, I think. So we will Flamethrower. There's Double Team. 126, still a nice enough streak to retire the team. Yeah, I mean, you would hope you would beat your PB when it's so close, but yeah. Well, I think we may have just lost. Let's see, it's +1. Maybe I switch out. Get another Intimidate when I come back in. Then we survive and have another shot, and it will be more accurate than Rock Slide. Damn. We didn't even live a hit. Please, Scyther, have mercy. You already murdered 2 streaks with my previous casual team. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I use at this point. Okay. Whew. Yeah, Scyther is dangerous. I was expecting Hariyama to live. It was +1, but still. Okay, flyers. My team is not good into flyers. I think I would rather have explosion, so everything that isn't Skarmory just dies. Amaryllis, you also dislike that Scyther very much? Yeah. It has ended a bunch of my streaks. It has ended factory streaks. Dome streaks. Do the opponents ever carry spikes? There is a Fortress and there is a Skarmory that can use spikes, but it's very uncommon. Do I actually go Shiftry and explode on this? No, we're very likely to kill. But it's not guaranteed. Oh, and it is protect. Okay, good thing we didn't try to explode on this. Your Glalie with spikes? Yeah. I haven't gone back to the Rain Dance spikes idea. I wanted to try out the Quillfish. Crobat. Okay. Oh, we're faster than this Crobat. Right, because it's a Crobat 1 or 2. 2 probably. Oh no, not again. Not 2 battles in a row. Well, we do have Feint Attack. Oh no, it has leftovers. That's not good. Okay. You wanted to try Quillfish as well? With a Kingdra or Ludicolo maybe? I did an attempt with the Rain Dance Zapdos Kingdra But I got screwed over by Meganium 2. So I lost pretty early on. I mean, that team wasn't gonna make it very far, but I just wanted to try to get gold. But the tower said no. I lost Zapdos to Quick Claw. And then we missed Meganium 2 15 times in a row, and I was in the struggle ward. I would have always lost. Okay. Feint Attack is probably best here. Oh wait, we also have Vital Throw. Is this Rollout? Chuckle? It might be either one. Let's see. We'll bring Hariyama. Why didn't I hit or just avoid the crit? True, I just didn't want it bad enough. And realize next you want to try some doubles? Nice. I love seeing more people do doubles. Juno has been doing some doubles. Just keep in mind, the tower is very different from Ore. Instant Spadef drop, but this is an all physical team, so that doesn't matter. And Ninjask was already faster, so speed boost doesn't matter either. Quillfish surf Pikachu when? There will be a Pikachu in the near future. Ooh, first we got the one-shot Fortress, now we get the one-shot Scizor. Special Gyarados good? Your Latias has just been sitting there doing nothing. I caught a Timid Latias yesterday from the Ruby Tower. Alright, Tucker. This is the silver fight. We will lead Shiftry. Is Light Ball banned? No. Will everyone be in Discord later tonight? Maybe. I might show up in Discord. I might breed some Bagon eggs. Salamon's lead? I think last time it was also Salamon's lead. And I think we didn't kill the Salamons because of Intimidate. I think if it's Swampert, it would be Charizard lead, if it's not like Swampert lead. Or at least that's my experience. I think this is probably Salamon's Charizard. But I kind of want to try switching this time. Hello, coach. I don't think we died to a crit. Brick break, nice. I did kind of forget that we would lose on a tie, so keeping Explosion for last for Charizard doesn't actually help me. But Surf into Feint Attack would kill. Hello, Burning Tepig. Coach, a question you had for a longer time now. Do I play any... Wait, the Salamence lives. Oops. I guess last time I exploded, so it died. I forgot it lived. Do I play any other games? Yes, from time to time. I mean, lately it's been mostly Emerald. But there's a couple of games that I play. I play some Age of Empires from time to time. Monster Hunter. Fire Emblem. And a bunch of other games. Do I have Discord sets? I don't have one. Well, technically I do have one. Oh, that didn't even come close to killing me. But I'm active in someone else's Discord, which has kind of become the Gen 3 Discord. I can link it in a moment. Like, I have a Discord of my own, but it's kind of like for some events. Like, I've only really used it so far for an Ore tournament I did. Discord. Yeah, Let's Have also shows up here. Here's the link to the Discord that is not mine. I may use my own Discord more in the future for some kind of community events. Stone Capone, Fire Emblem is a classic, yeah. Coach, Monster Hunter is goated, which was my first. It was Try on the Wii. Mana Chill has turned into Poke Chill. I guess Mana Chill got banned. Poke Chill is a bot that keeps getting banned and making new accounts. Crobat, Xatu, Noctowl. Thank you for the good luck, KT. LEJ, melee players rise up. A couple of months ago, I played melee again for the first time in like, I don't know, over 10 years. I'm so bad. I am really bad at the game. Coach, your first one was Freedom Unite for Monster Hunter? Nice. Let's see. We did get Screeched on, I think, so let's switch. We're talking... Melee was the GameCube one. Oh, Reflect. Do I still kill with Explosion? We're about to find out. No, I was not trying to play Slippy. I was just playing on the GameCube by myself. Okay, we did not kill after Reflect. I'm not surprised. Just playing against some bots. That was really bad. I'm at over 700 subscribers, Bedbug. How does it feel? Yeah, we've been going up steadily. It's nice. I'm glad people are enjoying the frontier. I hope I inspire some people to play more as well. What is my favorite attack in Pokemon? Does it have to be an attack? Or can it be any move? Blaziken, Shuckle, Venusaur. I think we're bringing Hariyama. It can be any move. Ooh. It's a difficult question. There are so many moves. I really like Leech Seed. Leech Seed has been like... It was my favorite Gen 1 move, and it's still one of my favorites. So maybe it's just Leech Seed. Yeah, it might just be Leech Seed. But unfortunately, it is an inaccurate move. Ghost Curse is also one of my favorites. Let's set Destiny Bond for you. That's also a very cool move. Yeah, I was trying to remember what my main was as a kid for Melee and Brawl, but honestly, I can't remember. I think mainly, partially, because I didn't really have a main. I just used a bunch of different characters and I obviously didn't know what I was doing. And only playing casually against my friends and mostly against bots. And realize you enjoy Calm Mind a lot. That explains your tower team. Okay, we just stay asleep. We could just lose the double sleep powder into never waking up. But probably Earthquake just kills, so... There we go. Coach, you see we love setup moves? But, you know, we would insta-delete those moves as a kid. Well, I mean, I did love Leech Seed as a kid, so at least I would keep that one. Metagross, Donphan, Ductrio. That's a bit scary. Uses startling and disruptive moves. I wonder what that means. Is Fissure a startling move? I mean, it sure is scary. I think we lead Gyarados. And I guess we want Hariyama? Togepi, when you were young, you had circled Glalie and you thought it was the best. I mean, as long as you keep hitting. Check the winning move? Yeah, I could have checked, yeah. Duck Trio, okay, good. And you had Camerupt with Explosion, which hit both opponents, so you thought it was the best. I mean, as long as you get the move first, Eruption is really good. Good evening, Lucky Rob. Okay. No Metagross. I think I'm gonna switch out. This is probably completely unnecessary. The animation for Sheer Cold in XD is amazing. I have seen it in Gen 4, which I'm gonna assume is the same one. I think we just got Quick Clawed. And crit, okay. Well. We should kill. Okay, another Quick Claw. Please don't crit. That's looking like a crit, isn't it? Wow, we got double Quick Claw crit. That's crazy. Guys, can we ban Quick Claw? Holy moly. Double Quick Claw crit. Was that round 5 or 6? Or no, it's 6 or 7, I mean. Oh no, 6, 7. That was round 6, okay. 6 2x Quick Claw crit. That's probably a first for me as well. Like, I've been getting Quick Claw crit a lot the last week, but 2 in a row, I've not seen that before. I'm pretty sure I'm always faster. Let me just double check that I'm faster than Donphan 2. Yep, we're faster. That was a double Quick Claw crit. Feel free to use that for your video sets. I mean, I'm sure there are enough ADV examples. Yeah, I think that should be the odds, Doggerby. 20% for Quick Claw and 1 in 16 for a crit. Then also it was a Rock Slide, so 10% to miss. That's probably the least common thing that has happened to me across 2 turns. Good luck, Special Reptile. You're just a little bit too late. We needed that luck one battle ago. Oh, we're not in round 5 anymore. Let me change that as well. Early round grind. Threats, I should also add flying. Imagine we run into Zapdos on the flying specialist. I guess we explode on Zapdos. Alright, Brick Break's about to go hard. Well, I was right about the switch not mattering because the Intimidate did nothing. I was like, well, if we get Quick Claw flinch, then maybe the Intimidate is gonna help us tank another one. But, we got the other RNG outcome of Quick Claw. Crit. I mean, maybe it would have flinched as well, but we just died. Well, if that's what they need to stop us, surely the team is good, right? They need to pull out the double Quick Claw crit. They're afraid of us. Let's have Explosion in the back. Actually, probably Brick Break just kills Pidgeot. And... nah, it would outspeed us, so it could crit kill us. Okay, it's in the lead. Hopefully no more Scyther. That would be nice. I wouldn't mind dodging Scyther, but we should beat Scyther, but I mean, it does have RNG on its side. And it does kill both Hariyama and Shiftry. And I'm pretty sure Shiftry doesn't have enough speed to outspeed Scyther. Scyther, I barely know her. The Tang is so scary. The goal is to hit gold in 3 attempts. But I don't know if we're gonna reach that now. We will keep going if we don't make it in 3, because I mean both of our losses have been a bit unfortunate. And the first one only half counts. Okay, Brick Break looks pretty good here. Tickle? You dare use my own spell against me? It was not enough. Triple fighting. Do we two-shot the Hitmontop? Look, Hitmontop is playing around Quick Claw. No, we do not. I didn't think so. I figured it would be similar to the Hitmon Lee we faced earlier. Will ADV ban crits next? I think freeze would be more likely. Is there already a freeze clause? I think so, right? You can only freeze one Pokemon, so freeze is already sort of banned, I guess. Swagger. I think I'll switch. Just to make sure that we always win. There is a freeze clause, yes? Yeah, I thought so. I think you can freeze one Pokemon max. Or at least one at a time, I don't know. Probably functions the same as sleep clause, where you can only put one Pokemon to sleep at a time. Right, at least we're really good into Rock Specialist. Getting rid of freeze would make no sense. I mean, if your goal is to reduce variance from RNG, then it makes some sense. But it is part of the game. But you can say that about literally everything that has been banned. It's all part of the game. So what happens if your Ice Beam freezes too? You just lose? No, they have... like they're playing on a simulator. So not like on cartridge or anything. And it's just programmed so it can't happen. That would be funny though. You freeze your opponent twice and it's like, well, you broke freeze clause, you lose. You lost because you got too lucky. Exactly. You got so lucky, you got unlucky. You were about to say that's so stupid. That would be really stupid. Like, you get one freeze and now you can't use Ice Beam anymore because you're afraid you'll just instantly lose. Worst thing would be if you freeze Blissey. Well, I mean, Blissey runs Natural Cure, so if it switches out, there won't be a freeze anymore, so you don't have to worry. Okay, crit speeds things up. Crawdont. Are you Crawdont 1 or Crawdont 2? Okay, I think that's 1. So no guillotine. Unless you're up against one with Serene Grace. Yeah, but wouldn't that be bad? Because then you increase your chance to lose because you're using Ice Beam Serene Grace. If you're the Blissey player. Oh, chat has disconnected. But my stream is still going. What? So successfully reconnected. Okay, what? I guess YouTube's chat server died or something. Alright, round 3. Wobbuffet. Well, we have Leech Seed for Wobbuffet, I suppose. Oh wait, we're Dark type. We're immune to Mirror Coat. That's really nice. I feel like if I were to use Mirror Coat, I would totally forget that at some point and use it against the Dark type, but then I don't know who I would be Mirror Coating with. I guess if I use Wobbuffet, you would Mirror Coat a Dark type. We will switch here. Hello, Rev. Thank you for the good luck. Let's see. It hasn't set up sand, so it doesn't have sand fill yet. So we'll just Brick Break. And now we're gonna have to switch. Confuse Ray. We have Lum. We get at least one attack off. Another Confuse Ray. And we don't hit ourselves in confusion. How did the Articuno team go? We ended up losing, but we got a new personal best. We won 22 tournaments in a row. So that wasn't too bad. It wasn't the best team, so I'm satisfied. Brick Break should do well here. Yeah, we lost to Metagross, who crit me with Meteor Mash. Then he got an attack raise with Meteor Mash. And then he Quick Claw attack raise with Meteor Mash. The attack raise didn't matter because I already lost, but just to rub it in. And he only had one turn where Quick Claw mattered. And he would kill Articuno with it. And that's where he got the Quick Claw. That's really great. Yeah, that was really great. The dome was done with me. But it's fine because we were likely to lose to Quick Claw at some point. Because we were really bad into Quick Claw normal types. Skarmory, Shiftry, Mischievous. Think we're actually bringing Hariyama. And I've tried to do some more team building around the Articuno, but I haven't been able to find something that really covers everything. I think we're always losing to one weakness that we can't cover. Big Scarm incoming? Maybe. But Big Scarm isn't gonna like this Brick Break. There it is, Big Scarm. Agility. Air Cutter. Uh-oh. He got the crit. That's fine. Still have Gyarados. Crit shouldn't kill us. No crit, please. I mean, it's a high crit move with a scope lens, so this one's not that bad. And we still had the Gyarados. If we had Shiftry in the back, that would have been an issue. Any Snorlaxes on your team? Oh no, you're a different guy than I thought. Goodbye, cast form. We definitely did not need a crit there. And Kecleon. I was thinking just earlier today, like, I've never been swept by only Oko moves. But then I got swept by double Quick Claw crit, which is a lot more rare. I mean, I've definitely lost because of Oko moves. But I've not had my entire team killed. Okay, we're in round 4 now, so... Back to... the real. Emphasizes special defense. I think we bring Hariyama. And maybe I even lead Hariyama? Rev, you've been thrashed by Oko. Well, I've definitely lost to Oko moves. I lost my longest tower streak to Oko moves. I got hit by 2, but my third Pokemon had Sturdy, so I did not get swept by Oko moves. Yeah, I got hit by the back-to-back Sheer Cold that time. But it was a little bit stupid because I was supposed to switch out. Like, I knew I wanted to switch out the second time I got hit. But I was so... Uh-oh, are we gonna get crit again? I was still, like, thinking about getting crit or getting Sheer Colded on my other Pokemon that I forgot that I was supposed to switch out. Because I had to, like, protect turn 1 and then switch turn 2. And I forgot to switch turn 2 and then I got hit by Sheer Cold again. Do we go Gyarados? Like, if it's Lapras in the back, I kind of want to keep Hariyama. That's a crit. But we should survive another one. Also, we're faster. Wait, what? Last time we were slower. Is it the speed tie? Or... no. Huh? Maybe it's a speed tie? Or did he only hit us on the switch? I think he only hit us on the switch. No, because we died, so we switched in and then he got the move. Interesting. Let me check. Skarmory. At +2 speed. Oh, he went for counter. That's what happened. He went for counter. Oh, Cooper is the one I was thinking of before. This guy keeps bringing Snorlax. Okay, not this time. We will bring Gyarados lead, Shiftry in the back. Why don't I use Suicune or Milo? The point of this team? Or are you asking in general? Because I haven't used either of them in a while. I mean, I've never used Suicune. I was actually looking at Suicune yesterday to see if that would improve my Articuno team. It did not, at least not for the dome. Well, it improved it, but it didn't solve all the issues. But the current goal of this team is that we use Pokemon only from Emerald. Do I explode? I mean, it can't really hit me that hard. He might not be able to hit me at all, I'm not sure. He could go for... I don't know, there's one that has Baton Pass. LEJ, you're pretty sure you misheard, but did I say Ditto Team? Not now, but I have mentioned Ditto Team in the past because I got a shiny Ditto, so I'm gonna have to build a Ditto Team. Okay, I could have just Feint Attack twice and killed this thing. It's not that bulky. Did it roar or something? Baton Pass? Why was it slower? But yeah, this team is supposed to be kind of bad. Because I'm just showing you can get gold with bad Pokemon. Okay, I think we should be faster. So I'm gonna explode. Is Ditto better than Spinda? Probably, yeah. Because Ditto can turn into a Latios, and Spinda is always going to be Spinda. Faster than Crobat? Yeah, this is 0 speed Crobat. We will be facing fast Crobat later on. LEJ, you need to throw away your shiny Spinda? Why do you need to throw it away? Rhydon, Dodio, Quagsire. Okay. Quick Claw. It's too bad. I'm gonna have to use Spinda because I promised Cosmoronic I would use Spinda because it was like a reward for my Ori tournament. So that's probably gonna be on a double steam where it skill swaps own tempo onto slacking. And it's gonna be really bad. Quick Claw Brick Break. We're lucky. I'm pretty sure this one could have Horn Drilled. Crit. We got Quick Claw crit again. What? Imagine this thing had Rock Slide or Rock Tomb. We would have been dead again. Oh, we crit back as well. That's what you're doing, LEJ? Skill swap Spinda with slacking and it's so bad. Yeah, it's not gonna be great. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna bring it to the dome Or to the tower. Oh no! No. Don't kill me with a crit, please. No! Okay. Okay, we live. LEJ, you need better 3rd and 4th mons to complete the team. Yeah, I haven't figured out what my 3rd and 4th mon are gonna be yet. Uh-oh. Starmie spotted. Has a tough winning pattern. What is that supposed to mean? I hope that if we bring Shiftry, he won't bring Starmie. Crits always scare you, Rev? I mean, crits are really scary. Especially in the dome. You only get 2 Pokemon, so if one of them dies to crits, you're left with 1 Pokemon. It's why Suicune's stall is like the strongest thing. I think this Vaporeon doesn't have Ice Beam. I think it's Surf Bite, which doesn't touch me at all. I could be wrong though. Or we can just crit. But Vaporeon is a beast, so... Surf, yeah, no Ice Beam. Oh, we also... No, we didn't get crit. It's just that strong. Why is Vaporeon so strong, guys? Tough winning pattern means Starmie as T-Bolt? No, this has to be Starmie 1, I think, which is only Psychic. And this is Gengar 1, which also cannot beat me. It can't hit Hypnosis. But it can't kill me with Dream Eater. Because we're Dark type. And if it was Gengar 2, it would have been physical Gengar, so it still wouldn't beat me. Because it loses to the Gyarados. I mean, we could die to Confuse Ray. That's 1. I think I'm gonna switch. Attract. Gengar's gonna be healing so much. Hypnosis hits again, of course. I think the last, at least 6 inaccurate sleep moves. Well, I guess we also got hit by Sleep Powder, but I mean like Hypnosis and Sing. Level of inaccurate. The last 6 have hit us. Across 3 streams. Let's see. I can look up what a tough winning pattern means. Where do we not have a Dome 1 open anymore? Because all the phrases are related to moves that they have. Winning pattern. At least 3 combo moves. What are... Oh, Hypnosis Dream Eater, I would assume, is a combo move. Swords Dance is a combo move. Leech Seed combo, Hypnosis. Okay, so basically boosting moves, mostly. Okay, we have to watch out for Dream Eater now. Okay, just don't get 50-50'd and kill. Okay, that's another Hypnosis. If I switch stall, I can't lose, but it would take really long. So I was hoping it wouldn't happen. But now he's just gonna heal so much with leftovers, I won't even be able to kill with the next Feint Attack. Oh, unless we hit right now. Okay, we do hit. Okay, that saves us so much time. Like, if I hit myself in Confusion one more time, I think I would have needed to stall out all of the Confuse rays before we could attack again. On to round 5. At least so far we've never failed to get silver, that's something. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. Flygon, Milotic, Crobat. Flygon loses to Gyarados. Gyarados loses to Milotic if it Mirror Coats me. I could just Leech Seed Milotic. Or I could break it with Choice Band Brick Break. Is this the special Flygon? Yeah, this could be a bit tricky. This is another slow Crobat because it's either Crobat 1 or 2. I think. Actually, it could be 3 in this round. I don't know what this trainer has. Okay, Flygon. Flygon. And there's the Milo. I think if I just Thunderbolt into Explosion, I win. And they never have Protect. One of them doesn't have Mirror Coat. Ice Beam. Yeah, that's why I didn't switch to Shiftry. This could be the one that doesn't have Mirror Coat. No para, please? Oh yeah, that would actually be kind of bad, huh? I guess... Oh, there's the para, but Milotic is now low. Yeah, this might be the one without Mirror Coat. Okay, in this case we just win with Gyarados. It's also not guaranteed to Mirror Coat, so it could just have been Mirror Coat. Blissey emphasizes special attack. That's because this is special Gyarados. Let's see. We want to use Gyarados to beat Gyarados, I think. I don't know if our Gyarados dies the... Actually, I think this is Gyarados 2, so it's Thunderbolt and not Thunder, so we should live. Yeah, I think we do die to the Thunder Gyarados. Probably. Maybe it's a roll. I don't remember how good our IVs are. But I remember just barely having Gyarados survive a Thunderbolt in attempt 1. I don't know if that was a Dragon Dance Gyarados though, which has like max bulk. But anyway... I wanted to go Hariyama for the Lantern and the Blissey. I think we lead Hariyama because Gyarados will use Hydro Pump, which we can switch our own Gyarados into. And then hopefully survive Thunderbolt after, if we don't kill. This game gave you all kinds of panic attacks, Ref? Yeah, that happens. Okay, Lantern. We have Earthquake. How long have I been playing Pokemon? For you, it's been 21 plus years. I don't know how old I was exactly, but I've been playing since Gen 1. What's the current gen? There's the Hydro Pump. Even if we don't kill, it's fine because Hariyama will kill. It does have Shell Bell. Okay, this does die. It was last time we must have been against Gyarados 1. Which is max HP, max special defense. Or it could be that it's a roll to kill this Gyarados. But I feel like we probably kill. Gyarados is our Gyarados counter. Okay. That's a Hariyama round. If it's Mighty Yana, we Brick Break and then we switch. Ampharos. Have I tried Nuzlocking? Yeah, I've done Nuzlocks of a bunch of the games, not all of them. It's been a little while. But my first Nuzlocke was like over 12 years ago now. In Fire Red. And I've done Soul Silver. I've done Y. I've done Let's Go a bunch of times. I've done Auras, well, Omega Ruby. I think that's it. Alright, we're up against Tucker Silver again. It will probably be Salamon's lead again as well. This time I think we're just gonna explode. There's the Salamon's lead. Boom. But because of Intimidate, he should live. Goodbye, Mens. And I just really hope I don't see Swampert, but I don't think Swampert ever goes in the back. And he didn't even hit. Goodbye, Tucker. With a crit that we didn't need. Alright, are we gonna get double Quick Clawed again? Dugong! Uh-oh. Emphasizes attack and speed. So, Absol 2 is max attack, max speed. With a choice band. I don't know if this Dugong has all the Oko moves. Let's see. I'm afraid of multiple things here. Absol shouldn't be able to beat Hariyama without a crit. Which, of course, he could just crit me. I want the Ice Beam Breloom. I want the Brick Break Dugong. Maybe we go Shiftry in the back. Because I'm afraid if it's like Dugong lead and it does have an Oko move, and I lead Gyarados, and then it's Breloom in the back and it spores me and then it focus punches me to death. Then Shiftry would be nice. And if I lead Hariyama and it's Breloom lead, then we could be spored again, or we could affect Spore and then still lose to the Dugong or even Absol crit. So I think I go lead Gyarados, back Shiftry, and we can explode if needed. Oh, wait. This is guaranteed set 4. This is Pokefan. This is a round 7 trainer, not a round 6 trainer. I didn't look at that at all. I could have known I realized when I saw the quote and was like, wait, I know this quote well enough. So this does have Sheer Cold and Ice Beam. And it hits Sheer Cold. But Giga Drain will kill. And then Explosion should take care of whatever's in the back. Goodbye, Absol. But yeah, I think this was still like the best play, pretty much. To avoid losing to a Breloom lead. Gramble, Rhydon, Lantern. I think... let's see. Definitely Hariyama lead. We have to go Shiftry in the back. Could also go... Leech Shiftry? Tie spamming will never get old. I mean, if you can win with a tie, you gotta abuse it, right? Usually it's the AI screwing us over on a tie, so when we can screw them over, we gotta take advantage of it. Right on. Hello, Rumicube. You're super excited because you got an authentic copy of Sapphire for super cheap. Nice. Are you planning to do the Battle Tower roamer glitch? And thank you for the good luck. We need it. We lost to insanely bad luck last streak. This is probably fine. Oh, and I think this is 4, so it doesn't have any bulk, so it probably just dies anyway. Even though we're -1, yep. Bro stole a copy of Sapphire? That would be really cheap. Dusclops, Shiftry, Skarmory. You're not sure about the glitch, but you will be doing a shiny Battle Tower team. Similar to what Riley did. Oh, nice. Good luck. I think we're gonna go Gyarados, and then we have Shiftry for the Dusclops. You got the Sapphire for 40. That is a good price. I think I got my Ruby for 40 euros. Wildcat, you were looking for your Sapphire game yesterday and you couldn't find it? Well, I guess we know who has it now. Leech Seed. Oh no. No. Shiftry 2. Double team rest Shiftry. No. And now he doesn't die. Oh no. We should have brought Hariyama. Oh no. Maybe he doesn't rest yet? Oh, that was so close. We definitely got a low roll the first time. Or a lower roll. Please, Gyarados, hit this next move. Oh, I didn't know this trainer could have Shiftry too. Yes, okay. Whew. That could have been bad. I mean, we could have switch stalled this. But that would have taken a long time. Hello, Dusclops. I'm not gonna heal you up with Leech Seed, so let's switch. Double team, but Feint Attack. Toxic and it missed. We have Lumberry, so it didn't really matter. Or at least not that much. Also lives on 1. It's the Toxic, but now Lumberry activates. Arnold, what do you have? Oh no. Not a flying type specialist. And now it can actually be Crobat 3 or 4. Okay, Crobat would be really bad. Crobat also seems likely because it's really good into Shiftry. And the AI picks its team based on the 2 that you pick. There's the Crobat. Oh, it's slow Crobat. I'm not sure if that's good news or bad news. Because now it's probably gonna double team. Yup. Thank you for the good luck, Raven. Should I add Crobat to the threat list? I think so. Crobat, come here. You're on the list. Toxic Mist again. Hello, B-Freeze. It's me, Birdkeeper Arnold. Please, I need this. Please, no, no, I need this. Okay, we didn't lose the double team Crobat. We're all good. And we got the one shot on Fearow, which is a roll in our favor. And it's a big reason why I decided to go Timid, so I could outspeed the flying types, Dodrio, Fearow. And Mens, of course, as well. She took the kits and the bird seed. No, not the bird seed. Alright. We survived round 6 this time. Selfish P-Freeze crushing Arnold's dreams. Yeah, I'm crushing everyone's dreams as long as they don't crush mine. Raven, Crobat ended the streak you had in the 30s. Scope Lens, Shadow Ball crit. Oof. Goodbye, Gengar. Yeah, Crobat also ended one of my tower streaks when I was using Ninetales on a trick team. I think that may have been battle 130. Or round 130. Okay, Stella. Stella can only have one set of Pokemon, but I don't remember which set. And for this streak, I'm not looking things up. Arnold reclassified from Birdkeeper to Alcoholic Deadbeat. Oof. I think we go Shiftry. The Gardevoir is really scary. I'll go Shiftry Hariyama. Should I lead Hariyama? Then if it's Gardevoir, I can switch in for free. Hopefully. Maybe some Gardevoirs don't see the kill. But I think Calm Mind only has Psychic or Psychic Magical Leaf, so we're not really afraid of that. Raichu lead. Double team. Oh, should I have gone Vital Throw? I should have gone Vital Throw. We miss, of course. Alcoholic deadbeat Cuparius wants to battle. Oh no. Oh, we double miss? Of course, of course. If only I just click the move that never misses, that I have for a reason. Okay, we hit. We were slower anyways. Gardevoir. I mean, I'm never doing anything better than this, so we just Earthquake. Magical Leaf. Wait, this is... I think this is Gardevoir 1. Hypnosis Dream Eater. Magical Leaf. And we crit Gardevoir. Okay. I guess we won't find out how much Earthquake would have done without the crit. Mallory. That is set 4. Espion 4, Bright Powder, but we have Feint Attack, so doesn't matter. Lapras 4 is Spit Lapras. Okay, we're definitely leading Hariyama here. Kapars, you had to Google what that is. Now you're disturbed. Don't Google things on the internet, it's not good for you. Okay, we didn't get Focus Band. And now we're just... I mean... I don't know if Espeon already sees a kill. If not, we get some free damage, but we could also Bright Powder. But I mean, if it Calm Minds, we're always just dead immediately. So let's just Brick Break. Like, we're the higher seed and we're never using Explosion anyway. Okay, we just die, that's fine. Because that would always have happened. The only way we lose is probably Bite Flinch. Into Bite Flinch, into Bite Flinch, into Bite Flinch. It didn't get it. Good job, Shiftry. Raven, you can't see your Dugong emote on mobile. Your day is ruined. No! I think Sandy, or was it someone else? Someone else also had it. Sandy, throw a Dugong in chat for Raven. Sandy, for you it's the same, but it works when you type it. Oh. YouTube broke YouTube again. What a surprise. Has a tough winning pattern, so that was the combo moves. I think we bring Hariyama for slacking. And then lead Gyarados for the Dragonite. Wait, I should check. We could just... This might be the same trainer that beat us last time in round 7 with Thunder Dragonite. But he can have like any Dragonite probably. Oh no! No! It's Thunder Dragonite! No! He won with Thunder twice. No! He's gonna win with Thunder again. I think that the sad thing is, I'm pretty sure Dragonite can survive an Ice Beam. Because Dragonite is quite bulky. There it is. Return of the Thunder. Yeah, you did it. Gang in the chat. Okay, but we should be able to kill with Brick Break if we don't manage to beat this with Gyarados. Okay, it lives. There's the Thunder. But this time he missed! Let's go. You just gotta be the Lightning and come first. True. Now we don't have to worry about losing to Skarmory. We miss Skarmory, okay. And there's Spikes. Spikes Skarmory. Bob and weave. Hey, Shenron did it. We made it through. The most disrespectful thing last time was that we switched Gyarados in on the Dragonite, which I thought couldn't be a special attacker. But it was. He thundered, and then I sent out Hariyama again, and then he went for Rain Dance. I was like, if you did that last time, we would have been fine. Charizard for Alligator Kingdra. Has a tough winning pattern. Again, this is probably Endure. Endure Flail seems like a combo. Dragon Dance Charizard maybe? Or maybe, I don't know, is Rain Dance a combo move or is Weather like a separate thing? But I think we lead Gyarados. Or do we lead Shiftry? I kind of want to boom on Kingdra. Kind of afraid of Kingdra. Probably shouldn't be. Yama has Guts, Raven. For Alligator. You know, this might be... Yeah, we're probably... This might be Bright Powder Charizard. So if I want to boom to win, I could just lose. That did nothing. Scary face. Now we're slower. Dragon Claw. That's your best move. So you probably don't have Ice Beam because Ice Beam is a lot stronger than Dragon Claw. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch. So that if there is Charizard in the back, I will be faster. Does that really matter? Not much. But unless he is hiding Ice Beam and probably crits me, we should be fine. Or no, we have Lumberry, so freeze doesn't even matter. Surf. Okay, definitely does not have Ice Beam. Oh, it's Torrent Surf, that's why it's stronger. Oh no, we got... Brick Break, shit. Oh wait, we survive? What? Why did it do so little? I mean, I know it's Stab, Torrent, Surf. There's the Zard. There's a chance it's Bright Powder. So I think I'm gonna go Feint Attack, because then we cannot miss. And then Surf will kill from there. Which I think it doesn't kill right now, or it's a roll. If this is Air Lace... Bite, okay. Crit. That is not Bright Powder. I don't know which one is Focus Band. I think it's Fire Blast Mono. Could be wrong. Do I mainly use mons that I breed in the dome? Or do I sometimes use mons from Ruby Tower as well? I haven't really done any super serious streaks in the dome yet. So I don't think I've used a Ruby Tower Pokemon yet. Because we didn't use any on the Articuno team. And then it's just the Vileplume Blossom team, which is definitely not Ruby Tower team. So I think I haven't used any yet. But that will change in the future probably, or possibly. Like if we bring a Lati, then it's gonna be from the tower. Okay, new PB round. We're in round 8. Bunchy Food, you cannot sleep and the stream is peak. Well, I'm glad you enjoy and I hope you can sleep soon. Hello, noob. PB train, keep it going. Well, the goal is to get gold in 3 attempts. And this is the 3rd attempt. And the first time we're running into a dangerous psychic trainer. Mr. Mime, Espeon, Entei. This could be quite bad. Bunchy Food, you're a big fan, and I'm playing Emerald. You know, it's peak. Yeah, Emerald is really good. Okay. Are we bringing Gyarados in the back and leading Shiftry? I don't know if that beats Entei. If it's lead Entei. Maybe. I think we're gonna have to try. Yeah, that Mime is scary. If this is Mime 4, he has a super effective move for all of my Pokemon. This is why Psychic Trainers are on my threat list. Entei seems likely because it's a good matchup into Shiftry. But it's also a bad matchup into Gyarados, so that might cancel it out. I'm not entirely sure how they decide which they bring. Mr. Mime lead, okay. Caparius, you hate that Mr. Mime is actually good. Yeah, it's a dangerous Pokemon. Fake out. Okay, it's not for special attacks. I think we're fine here. Magical Leaf. Yeah, it's Psychic Magical Leaf. And that means we can explode on Entei if it's in the back. Just hope it's not Bright Powder Entei. We got a crit, but we would have already killed. There's Entei. Okay, don't Bright Powder. I could Feint Attack so that we don't miss if it's Bright Powder, but we're gonna explode. And we hit. Okay. Good job, Shiftry. Wait, it lives! No! We don't have attack investment on Shiftry. Well, we have 4 EVs or something. And I think we have a terrible attack IV as well, like 6. Yeah, this Shiftry is max speed, max special attack. Imagine the Gyarados was already dead. And I was like, well, we just explode and win. And then we lose on 1 HP survival. Bryce is a Rune Maniac. We should have a good matchup here. Even if it's Reggie's. Double Reg... No! Aerodactyl is like the one Pokemon I don't want to see. Oh, but this is a bad Aerodactyl. Emphasizes special attack. It's Fire Blast. Low PP moves. Wait, is this Regice 2? Or I don't know if it's 2. It's Blizzard Thunder Regice, I think. I won using... Oh yeah, I wanted to check what our... Willing to risk total disaster because I have explosion. I wanted to check what our phrase was with the Articuno team, but I forgot. Yeah, there we go. It's Blizzard Regice. No, not unless it's Reggie's. Even if it's Reggie's, we should be good. But the Aerodactyl is like the one thing I don't want to see. I want to lead Gyarados for Aerodactyl, but I want to lead Hariyama for the 2 Reggies. I don't know if we can switch into Aerodactyl and then tank a Rock Slide with Gyarados. But I hope we do. It's not Arrow 2 because this has to be special attacking Arrow. It's gonna use Regice and Arrow. I wouldn't be surprised. Just let it be Regice in the front. It's Regirock. Okay, Brick Break. Yeah. This is correct, I think. Thunder Wave. Do we switch in Gyarados? What is this set? Does it have rest? Can it have rest? There's probably like 2 Thunder Waves. Can it be Focus Punch? I don't think it can explode. It might have Earthquake. In which case we get a free switch. This is the difficulty where I'm not looking up sets. For this streak. I'm not sure what the set is. We're gonna switch. I want to make sure I have a healthy Hariyama for the Regice. We can't intimidate this. It's double team. Yeah, I think this is Focus Punch. And we hit. Okay, that's really good. Aerodactyl. Okay. Do I one-shot Aerodactyl? I'm not sure. I'm a bit afraid of getting fully paralyzed with Hariyama. Okay, but we outspeed because this is slow special attacking Aerodactyl. Okay, we do one shot. I don't know if that's a roll. How can Aerolift serve? Because it's Gyarados. Gyarados does not have a strong serve. Okay, this is all set 4s. Problem is, I'm not sure. I think Hypno is Psychic Punches. So that does mean Ice Punch for Shiftry. Shiftry is definitely really good and probably solos. If something happens... I mean, Choice Band is really strong, right? I think we have to go Choice Band in the back. And we lock into Earthquake. Raven's special Gyarados looks sick the more you see me use it. I mean, it kind of is really cool, but... Teach you, Raven, how do I know it's all set 4s? It's because this is one of the 20 trainers that have 21 IVs normally. In the dome it's bugged, so they don't. And they're only set 4. So these are round 7 trainers that still show up in round 8 and later. So I know them really well. There are also a couple of round 8 trainers that are set 4 only, like Gentleman Brooks. I don't know them as well because... like for example, the Lass, all the Lasses that you meet in the later round are guaranteed set 4, but the Gentleman, there's only one, so that's harder for me to remember. But let's see, the Swimmers are all set 4, the Youngsters, the Lasses, the Pokefans. And the Breeders. I think that's all of them. That's not a lot of damage that we did. I can show you... I can give you a link that can make it very easy. here. That link will help you a lot. Okay, we can go for a damage roll to kill here. And then it's either Dusclops. If I lock in Earthquake, I have a decent chance of winning. If I switch in on Ice Punch and we get frozen on Hariyama, then we're very likely losing. We did not get the damage roll. Unlucky. Now, hopefully we don't lose the double team Dusclops. I don't know if that's set for. Quagsire. This curse? Do we kill? Oh yeah. If it's Quick Claw, we could lose. It's not Quick Claw. Okay, we win. You bookmarked it for later? I'm sure it will be really helpful. That site has a lot of resources. It also has the phrases. Here's a big explanation on how the dome works. Gen 3 really is a fucking full-time job. It definitely can be. Maddox is a dragon tamer, so that sounds like Gyarados. Dragonite, Tyranitar, Aerodactyl. No! Get away with me from me. Raises Pokemon in a well-balanced way. This could be... Well, this could be a lot of things, really. I think it has to be Speed Aerodactyl now. Because Dragonite and Tyranitar never have speed. That could mean Aerodactyl too, which is like the nightmare scenario. Let's do a little bit of scouting here. Okay. Hyper Beam. It's likely Aerodactyl too, but it could be Dragonite that uses Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam. Arrow 2. Hello, Dryad. We are doing pretty well at the moment. That might change very soon. One with Hyper Beam again. Okay, he's not giving me any info. Earthquake. That's not really a lot of info either. Hyper Beam, Earthquake. Okay, so... a well-balanced team means there's no EVs neglected. So it's Arrow 1 or 2, probably 2. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. And then one of Dragonite and or Tyranitar. Let's see, one of them has to be a setup Pokemon. So it's either Dragon Dance or Curse. Curse or Dragon Dance for Tyranitar, Dragon Dance for D-Knight. And then one of them has to be a special attacker. Which means they're very likely to have Thunderbolt or Thunder and one-shot Gyarados. Raven, you wonder if Arrow 2 one-shots after Intim? I think it does. But I'm not sure. Biggle, you're glad you checked the site. It has platinum info too. Yeah, it has a bunch of, I think the first 5 gens? Maybe more, maybe less. Let me I can just check this. Home. Main series. Oh no, it has the first 4 gens. Then Auras, Let's Go, and BDSP. Okay. Ice Beam them? Well, I would only Ice Beam Dragonite. I would surf the other 2. Let's see. If it's Dragonite Aerodactyl, like Dragonite leads, Dragonite kills Gyarados because it's special Dragonite and it survives Ice Beam. And Aerodactyl aerial aces Hariyama, then we just lose. But I think I don't really have a choice. Is it possible to lead Hariyama? But then if it's Aerodactyl lead, I switch in on Aerial Ace. I don't know if I can tank 2 of those. I'm gonna go with this. Alright, what do you have for me? It's probably Dragonite Aerodactyl. But I don't know which one in the order. Aerodactyl lead. Okay, this might be good. So this should be Ancient Power. Okay, so now it's probably locked into Ancient Power. Gets the Omni Boost, of course, because why not? If it's not Choice Band, we're completely screwed because of the Omni Boost. Okay, it's Choice Band. We're losing a lot of HP now, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to keep my HP. Okay, even a crit shouldn't kill. But this is not good for us. Dragonite, yeah, like I expected. I don't know if it's Dragon Dance or Special. I think we just, like, if this is Special and it's going for an electric move and I switch into Gyarados, we just lose. But I think if we do Brick Break damage and it's Special, then Ice Beam kills. Okay, it's faster. And it's Special, okay. That's not good. And it crit me. Great. Imagine if there was no Omni Boost and we still had like 300 HP. It lives on 1 HP. It has Thunderbolt. We're probably dead. Yep. We lost the Omni Boost. RIP. Omni Boost. Arrow 2. Let me do a calc. Do we one-shot this Aerodactyl? Because I think we do if he doesn't get... No, actually, wait, what? Oh, I don't have Choice Band on. Wait, what? This one's completely wrong. Adamant choice bat. Yeah, we always one shot. And then Dragonite cannot kill us. So we deal any amount of damage and Dragonite just dies. That's unfortunate. It was probably Dragonite 6. What's our damage roll against Dragonite 6 with Ice Beam? Ice Beam is a 75% chance to Oko. Really? 75%? You couldn't give me that after the Omni Boost? Well, unlucky. I think that's enough for this one. But I feel like doing a couple, or at least one Ruby Tower hunt. Let's add the round 8. Lost the Omni Boost. Alright, we did not make it in 3 turns. We lost the Dragonite twice. That's funny. This one was ridiculous though. Double Quick Lock crit. Okay, I mean the game autosave, so... Quit. Sad scam game, exactly. We played correctly, but we got outplayed by RNG. Wait, I made a list. Recent battle. Ruby. Hunting. No, this is an old list. No, that's also an old list. No. Oh, I don't have it anymore. Or maybe I have it somewhere else. Oh, here, targets. But hey, that's the frontier. Especially when you're using bad teams. The Hoenn Frontier Association are so obviously corrupt. Yeah, it's all rigged. Registeel. We cannot steal Registeel. Because it's elite Pokemon. Oh, I wanted to switch in Hariyama. We don't have Hariyama. Amnesia. Oh, this is Curse, isn't it? Can I kill it before it curses? No. It's faster than me. Let's have a look at the arrow calcs. I mean, we definitely don't kill... I mean, if it doesn't get an Omni Boost, We have a 25% chance to one-shot with Surf. And we have... Well, after Intimidate, we do survive an Ancient Power. So yeah, it's not worth it. Wait, did we really do so little damage? Damn. Sandy, your coworkers are rage baiting you so hard? Well, I guess now you know how it feels. We were also kind of unlucky. If this was like the Thunder Dragonite that we lost to last time, it would have been slower than Hariyama. And then we also would have gotten our damage off. But it was fast Dragonite. So I guess it didn't need to be... No, well, with Hyper Beam revealed, it did need to be. Arrow 2. I forgot there's fast Dragonites. I guess probably because they're still pretty slow usually, compared to my Pokemon. And it's I don't play open level that much, so Dragonite I'm not that familiar with. Enjoy your shower, Raven. It has to be Rage Bait because no one can genuinely be this stupid. Well, people can definitely surprise you. Okay, Metagross could be something we want to catch because it is a genderless Pokemon. So there's no egg moves that we want to get or something. So we might intentionally lose to catch this. I want to scout the next Pokemon first. Good thing we didn't get Meteor Mashed into Meteor Mash. It's Salamence. Now, Salamence also a target, but I'm already breeding for Salamence. And Salamence I can actually breed easily. At least relatively speaking, compared to Metagross, so we will just capture the Metagross. Magpie, is there a way to catch multiple Tower Mons per save file? Not that I'm aware without doing something that would like revive your roamer, so that would have to be like Ace, I guess. I've tried to find a way to make the roamer switch, but it has not worked so far. Like I used a Mean Look Perish Song and then switched out. And then Mean Looked with the next Pokemon when it had one turn remaining. But it didn't switch. It tried to flee. Yeah, each time I do this, I just reload my save because I can back up my saves. But if that's not an option for you, then you have to replay through the entire game. Oh, we got hit by Pursuit. There is something weird with Pursuit where it's possible for it to not spend PP. I don't know, Katie had it where his Metagross killed something. The Metagross he was catching killed something with Pursuit, I think. And then when he caught the Metagross, it still had full PP on Pursuit. Yeah, I've stolen a lot of Tower Mons because of reloading saves. This is the one streak that I reload. Yeah, I think that's how it works. If you get a switch out pursuit kill, and I was like, maybe it's because like it uses a different pursuit because it's double base power, so there's like a different pursuit that's not like in your moveset that's being used. We might be able to see this. Yeah, it's actually the easiest way to get good IVs. The downside is that the nature is random. But I'm using them as parents as well. So I can... usually I catch like a male version. So then if it's the wrong nature, I can still use it for breeding. But yesterday I caught a Timid Latias with perfect IVs. With Ditto you could scout. That's true. I think. I don't know, does the... I assume your summary page changes. That's, let's see, do I... Yeah, Psychic is gonna deal the most. The hardest part is losing. And then the second hardest part is finding the roamer sometimes. Yeah, we lose, so we can sacrifice our roamer to catch a Pokemon. It took you 40 minutes with speed up to find the Lati. Did you already have the Lati in the decks? Probably not. I think the longest for me has been like half an hour. Around there. You did not have it in the decks. Yeah, that makes it a lot worse. Yeah, I made sure to trade one over first. Okay, it's possible we can meet up with it, so let's see if it wants to cooperate. Okay. There's almost a 50% chance we find it on the next route. Hey, Tima. Oh wait, I should just check. Not run into the grass immediately. Did it wanna cooperate? No. Okay, we can just try again. Okay, it's really not cooperating. I'm gonna reset it, because once it's around Mount Pyre, it gets really messed up. No, I'm not using Ace, I'm reloading my save file. Like, I trade away the Pokemon to my Emerald, and then I reload the Ruby save. Yesterday I had a lot of Latis that immediately went onto the route I wanted to go on, so this one takes a little bit longer, it's only fair. Right, Blue, how do I prevent audio delay with my capture card? I don't use the capture card software. I just OBS directly pulls it from the capture card. Because if I use the software for my Elgato, I get audio delay. And just delay in general. Magpie never looked at the roamer code. As a kid, you knew that flying would reset and they prefer adjacent routes. I think it's like there's an equal chance for every adjacent route to be picked. And then there's also a small chance that it teleports to a new location. Okay, it went another one. When it's around Mauville, I always block either preferably the route on the right, but it was already there. And if I go there, it's gonna go to a different route. It's trolling me. Or I block the route to the south, because those routes have exits from Mauville and the other ones don't. Like it can't go further than the routes north and west. And the route to the right has like 2 routes it could go to, and to the south it only has 1 extra route that isn't Mauville that they could go to, so that's why I do it like this. Nope. Okay, please stay. Nope, you feel stupid for not understanding what's going on. You'll see it once we encounter the Latios, you'll understand what's happening. It's a glitch. So this is not what normally should happen. Okay, now of course it goes here. Sometimes you get Latios at Mauville. It spends ages going around, then teleports. And that happens like 3 times before you find it. And other times it goes onto the same round as you immediately. Like you fly to Mauville, it's 1 tile away. Oh, it teleported from... Actually, I don't know if it can skip here. Some routes can be skipped. But it might have teleported. You will see shortly. Well, Magpie, that depends on if Latios wants to cooperate. This might take a while. Yeah, basically it's just catching a Pokemon with perfect IVs. That potentially is gonna be good for the Frontier. Or it's gonna be good as a parent. Okay. I don't know if there's something where it prefers those routes or something, or we're just being trolled. We're probably just being trolled. Metagross knows that I hate Metagross, so it doesn't want to be caught by me. It wants to use Meteor Mash, and I don't use Meteor Mash. Have I been following the Shiny Hunt bot? No, I have not. I saw something in the Discord that it's gonna hunt 1% C-Dot or something. We're probably gonna have to reset. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna reset. Or do I feel like chasing? Sometimes it's not very efficient, but sometimes I feel like chasing the Latios just for some variety. Yeah, it's going everywhere except where I'm going. One in an 800,000 chance, roughly. Right, it's a 1%. Yeah, that's definitely not the type of hunt a lot of humans would do. Yes, we are hunting the Metagross that we just lost to. Went to Mount Pyre. There's a chance we can meet up. But around Mount Pyre, it can skip routes. So actually chasing it isn't very good because it can just skip around. And you'll never run into it. Tima, you've been using Hydro Pump? Damn, that's like blasphemy to me. I used Hydro Pump once and I hit 7 out of 13. And I lost because of a Hydro Miss. This glitch works without cheats? Yeah, I mean, this is just the normal game. It is in the game. It's not supposed to be there, but it is. We did use Max Repel, right? Yeah. Okay, there's a chance it's gonna be on this route. Yeah, if you do this, you lose your roamer, but in Ruby and Sapphire... Okay, I think it skipped a route and now we can't meet up anymore. That's annoying. And now it's all the way over there. This is the problem with chasing the Latios. Because it can go from the route above Mount Pyre to the route below Mount Pyre. And then you desync because when you move, it moves. So if you're like 2 away from each other, you can move onto the same one. Okay, now it's at Mauville. We'll go to Mauville, hope it's still there. So yeah, chasing isn't really too good unless it's just near a Fortree. You can get to meet up if it goes in the right direction. But just for a little bit of variety, I like to chase it sometimes. Okay, of course it's on the route I was just on. It could jump to this route. Nope. And it doesn't stay on the route when you move onto it. Unless I think it teleports to exactly the route it's already on. Okay, I think I'm just gonna reset now. Metagross does not want to be caught by me. No, that's not one I can find. If it's one route to the right, that's when you can meet up with it from Mauville. Okay, so now we can try meeting up again. Oh, we still have Repel. Okay, Latios, it's time. How are you? It skipped Mount Pyre and then went to that route instead of going to Fortree. Oh my god. It really hates me. Okay, maybe we'll stay around. And it's important that you don't run into any trainers or wild encounters that will cancel the glitch. Okay. This time you go to the right. I'm tempted to go like up because like it keeps going up. But then when I'm gonna go up, it's gonna go to the right. It teleported. I think this glitch is really fun to do. Until Latios does this. That's when you're like, okay, this is the last one for today. Because yesterday I had like a lot of them that I caught immediately. This is the payback. Okay, we could meet up again. We're gonna try. It's the third time we're trying to meet up like this. Okay, he went down, but he didn't skip Mount Pyre this time. We could be moving on to the same one, or it could be moving, well, a bunch of ways. Went back. I'll try one more time, then I'm resetting. I don't like him when he's stuck around Mount Pyre. Outside of the pike move glitch, this is probably the most useful glitch. That's easy to do in vanilla. Yeah. Okay, we're resetting again. You forgot about the clone tower glitch. Oh yeah, that's also a important one. Let's see, Tima, I was not reading your stuff. Because I'm too busy chasing Latios. Okay. You did a challenge where you needed to use every type. 3 Pokemon, 3 dual types, and then 12 moves of different types. Okay. Okay, if he's not up, shall we go up this time? Just so he can troll me and go to the right? Okay, we're going up. Do I need to bring Rock Smash? Oh, I haven't gone up in so long. I think I just need Surf, right? Yeah, we just need Surf. Oh! Finally! Okay, we still have a Repel. So here, the Latios is level 40, so we have level 40 Gengar. This might take a while because Surf encounters are slow. That's also a reason why I don't go up. Want to make sure you always have the Repel on. Timmy, you once did the tower clone glitch wrong, and instead of duplicating your modest EV trained Milotic with good IVs, you lost it. Oof. You stopped playing a while after? I can imagine, that hurts. Yeah, I've just been duplicating with reloading saves instead. The game just wanted me to do something different? Apparently so. Okay, now we're on the same route and now it still doesn't want to show up. There we go. Okay, so important. The roamer will try to flee. The same with the Pokemon in the back. So my Gengar is faster, and Explosion always kills. You could also Destiny Bond, but Latios will randomly select moves and doesn't always attack you. So you could run out of PP. Explosion solves that issue. Now the important part. You have to say yes to use next Pokemon. And then you have to say yes again. I accidentally pressed B and ran away. Because I'm just so used to spamming B when I'm skipping through text. And now this Metagross will try to flee, so we Master Ball. You could of course Mean Look. And then try to catch it normally. Just like you would do with the roamer. Alright, any nature guesses? And now this Metagross, because we caught it from round 8 or higher, and round 8 is where perfect IVs start, this Metagross has perfect IVs in every stat. And I'll go boot up my Emerald in my GBA. You're gonna say Brave? That would actually be good for the Palace, and we're kind of hunting for Palace Pokemon at the moment. Let's go Jolly. That would be good. I mean, I have an almost perfect Jolly Metagross already, so I don't really need one, but we'll take it. It's gentle. Okay. That's not really good. Lychee Berry. I don't know if I already had one, so that might be good. It only used 1 Pursuit PP. So yeah, every time we switched out, Pursuit didn't count. And I think it's just that the double base power Pursuit is a different move. That's my guess. 1 second. The other save file has to go out of the dome. The Ruby Sapphire exclusive glitch on Pursuit? I'm not sure. I don't really use Pursuit. And the AI never really switches. So I don't know. Feels like something they easily could have missed and didn't fix. The trade isn't working. 1 second. Plugged in the cables again. Now it's working. You feel like if Emerald had this, you'd know? I don't know. When are you using Pursuit? Perish Song Altaria? But then you're also switching out probably on the turn that the AI switches out. But we would know from ADV, right? Probably. Because Tyranitar runs Pursuit? Or are we just... Because we're almost always playing in a simulator that doesn't have the bug? Maybe we just don't know? It would make sense if it was fixed, I guess. Alright, and then I just reset. And then I use this program to restore my save file. Mods, he's cheating! He's reloading his streak! "56 wins. So yeah, that saves a lot of time. Not having to play through the entire game. Not having to get your streak up to 49 wins. That's like 6 hours saved or something. I guess if you trade over a strong Pokemon, it's less. But still, that saves a lot of time. Are we gonna do another one? Latios was trolling me so hard last time. I think this guy... Does he give me a silver shield? But I always reload, so he has to give it to me again. Yeah, I think this is silver shield, right? Silver shield! But yeah, I think that's it for today. Latios trolled me too hard. I don't want to do another one. Maybe we'll hunt more tomorrow. I don't know yet what I'll do tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Unfortunately, we did not hit gold with our bad team. We got RNG twice. Double, like, back-to-back quick lock crit. And then the Omni boost in the other streak. Into fast Dragonite with Thunderbolt. We will try again next week, probably. The team can definitely get gold, but it's if we keep running into bad RNG, it will be a struggle. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. And maybe I'll see you in another stream.